Hello and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars set review video. The set we'll be reviewing in this video is set 75254, the ATST Raider. Now this set came out in 2019, was retailed for $50, and holds 540 pieces. Now the really interesting thing about this set is it was actually released before Season 1 of The Mandalorian came out, which means we got a nice little sneak peek of what one of the episodes would look like before the season was released. The same thing was repeated in Season 2, where we got a LEGO set before Season 2 was released, and hopefully we'll get the same thing in Season 3, we'll get a nice little LEGO set before Season 3 of The Mandalorian is released. Now, on the back of the box, we get a nice little look about how the finer details of the build are, how we get to see the hatch opens and closes, the legs operate, and how the guns on the sides operate. Now on to the speed build. The four minifigures included in set 75254 are going to be these two Klatooinian Raiders. We have two different versions of them, one with a double set of pistols, as well as a nice little helmet and shoulder piece. He's got nice body print as well as some leg print, kind of showing off some pants. The back print looks pretty good, and his partner in crime, he doesn't come with a helmet, but he's got this kind of like little underlying piece with a nice little blaster with a little lightsaber hilt piece to make it extended, with the same leg print and similar back print, but very, very nice. Moving on, we have Cara Dune, who obviously, as we all know, was recently fired, so her minifigure is going to go up in price very, very much. She's got a nice little unique piece of hair. Not unique to her, but it's more rare than you usually see. And to everyone's favorite, the Mandalorian. Now this is the Season 1 Mandalorian, and this is before he gets his Beskar armor. So he's got the little tan piece with a nice cape, with a nice back print on it. He's got the Beskar helmet, which is pretty cool. It's actually very dark gray. You'd think it would be kind of like a more shiny gray. However, it's quite dark. He doesn't have a headpiece because this is before we get to see who he is. And I don't actually, even the Season 2 one is still that black headpiece. The headpieces for the Klatooinian Raiders, they're both the same, which is fine with me. I don't really mind. We don't really get to see very much of their face in person. But that's it for the four minifigures. Moving on to the ATST. Now the ATST itself is actually very, very impressive. It is quite large for 540 pieces. It's almost a foot tall. I thought it was going to be a little bit smaller than this, but for its size, its size is very nice. I really like how big it is. The sides of it look really nice. They have two different side weapons. You got kind of like a little bit more of a larger gun, and on the side you have two different guns similar to the front weapons. You have two spring-loaded missiles that you can shoot by pressing in these things on the back. Press these two things in, and spring-loaded missiles will shoot out. The biggest problem with the ATST is the amount of stickers it has. So many stickers. As you can see, you got stickers on the legs, stickers on the feet, stickers on pretty much every single piece. That's the biggest weakness of this set, is how many stickers it has. So that's going to be a large minus. It's going to be an entire point off of my ranking system. And if I remove my camera, you got the hatch that you can open up and put in your Clatoonian Raider. You can put him in there and have him sit there. I'm not going to do it because I'm one-handed right now. You can also open up this little hatch to make it a little bit more realistic. So I really like the ATST other than the stickers, and it was semi-complicated of a build. I thought the build was pretty complicated. As you can see in the speed build, I actually messed up once and had to restart completely on one of the legs. But I mean, one brown leg and one red leg, I thought that was kind of strange. I can't remember what actually the ATST looked like in the show. I assume the show is what this looks like, but I'd have to go and rewatch it. So other than that, the red leg's kind of weird to me. I wish they were both brown. I think the brown was unique enough. You got these little wire pieces. The thing about this set actually is there are a lot of pieces that I've never actually seen before within the set. Like, I've never seen these before. Maybe that's just me and they're actually pretty common pieces, but for me, I've never seen them. Oops. This is also a bit of a problem. This piece falls off way too easily. But we can put it back on there pretty easily as well, though. So for the set 75254, what do I think about it? I think I'd probably get it an 8 out of 10. I think the stickers, as I said, there's so many stickers that's going to be an entire point off. I also think the build was a little bit too complicated unnecessarily. It's not like there's so many like different pieces that allow it to do different movements that it should be complicated. So I think that's going to be a little bit off. I really like the 4 minifigures. Cara Dune and the Mandalorian are obviously really nice. And then the 2 Clatoonian Raiders are also very unique themselves. So an 8 out of 10, it's not bad, it's not great. Obviously, the real big thing about this thing is the size of the ATST. I really like the size. So that's going to give it the big kind of plus, keeping it up there at the 8. I like the guns are nice. And, you know, it's not a bad set at all. It's only $50 for 540 pieces, which is also a huge plus. The whole 10 cent per piece is very, very nice. It's well over the 10 cent. So I like that. And yeah, 8 out of 10 for set 75254. Thanks for watching.